Hi, I'm Dr. Teresa Shuwaklet. I'm going to talk briefly about the experience of being a first-generation immigrant in America today. Did you ever wonder why one day of the year people are competing to see how many hot dogs and buns they can eat? Did you ever feel appalled that people were walking into houses with shoes on? This video is for you. So first off, congratulations just for surviving in America. Your immigration story is unique to you. It may have been smooth, it may have been difficult. No matter what that story is, the experience of being an immigrant in America can be a shared experience. For example, like many other people, you might feel disconnected from coworkers because you feel like they just don't get you. You might feel irritable because people keep mispronouncing your name. You might also feel anxious in social situations because you think you look or sound different. So these can be painful experiences. What do you do? First, let's talk a little bit about when to cope, and second, how to cope. First off, you may or may not be able to identify a trigger. When this happens, I say listen to your body. Are you getting a lot of stomach aches? Might mean you're nervous about something. Are you getting a lot of headaches? Might mean you're stressed about something. Oftentimes, your body will tell you exactly how you're feeling, so listen to it. If you know it's time to engage in coping, you can either do or think. In terms of doing, first of all, think about what you did in your home country. Now for how to cope. First and foremost, know that all of your feelings are normal. Yes, it's okay to feel angry or irritable that your name was mispronounced again. Yes, it's okay to feel anxious when you know you're getting into a new social situation. In these situations, you can either do or think. Think about things that you did in your country of origin when you were feeling down. For example, cooking. Nowadays, there are grocery apps that can deliver foods and spices from your country of origin to your door. Cooking might be one way in which you feel less lonely and or instill a sense of pride for who you are and what you can do. You might also look for local community groups that engage in that same activity that you enjoy doing. You might also make sure that you're doing things that you usually like to do. This might mean dancing, doing things outdoors, exercising, cooking, artwork, anything that you used to like to do. And of course, if you're in a safe space, you can practice assertiveness. For example, I tell people my name is Shoe, like what you wear on your feet. And I'll usually get a little laugh, but you also know that my name is pronounced correctly from then on. You can also try thinking differently. For example, you might think the opposite of what your fear is. When you're in a situation where you're going to be anxious about meeting new people, you might think to yourself, well, I'm unique. I've got all these great things about me. I'm sure people will like me. You might also try to think of all the positives to balance out those negative experiences. For example, you might remember the times when your coworkers have tried to include you when they're going out to eat or grab a drink after work. You might also note that sometimes they politely laugh. And while they might not get you completely, they're trying to include you. Now, if you're encountering racism, see my resource on racism recovery. That takes a deeper dive into how to manage some of these situations. One last note for this video. Let's say you can't shake that loneliness, the irritation, or the anxiety. Depression doesn't always look like you can't get out of bed. It might look like you get a full night's sleep, but you still feel exhausted. It might look like things that you used to like to do, you just can't get yourself excited to do them anymore. If that's happening to you, please seek treatment. You can look for resources elsewhere on this app or see your doctor for a referral.